Hello, welcome back. So today I'll be taking you through the parent account on SkulEase, how to access your child report card, check your child academic progress, the homework, the assignment, make payments for your child and likes. So to do that, you need to log in. You can access the portal through your school website. So putting in my username and password. After clicking supporting my username and password, so inputting my username and password, I click on the login. Now this shows me the dashboard, the basic dashboard, which shows the list of my children. Now this is done in such a way that if you have 2 or 3 children in the same school, you will have the same account and you'll be able to access all your children at a glance. Now all you just need to do is click on the dashboard of any particular child you want to access the information of the dashboard. So I'm clicking on the first person, so to access the dashboard. So this brings me to the dashboard of that particular child. Now, so on the dashboard, I get to see the summary of the annual fee, the amount I've paid, amount I'm owing, the remaining balance to show here if I have any, and basic dashboard information. So on the left hand side of the menu, I have the academics. Now under the academics, now if I click on the subject, this shows me all the subject that my child is taking in that particular class, the mathematics and the teacher that is taking each of those subjects. Also, I have what we call the class schedule. The class schedule shows the timetable of my child in school. So after that, we also have the homework. So if teachers, when teachers give homework to the students, now the homework will reflect on your child's dashboard and also on your dashboard as a parent, so you can monitor and see that your child still have an assignment to do that needs to be submitted by so time and so time. So even if the child has not submitted, it will show that it has not submitted. But presently, when there is no assignment, it will just be blank like this. You have no assignment there. Now, then to check your report, to check your child report card at the end of the term, you come down to exam master and you have the report card. So when you click on the report card, it shows you the report sheet of your child. The report sheet of your child with the grading, the percentage, the remark, the principal remark, and behavior, and every other information with the position. So all you just need to do is by clicking on print, or you save as PDF and print later, or you have it as just a soft copy. Also, when there is an exam schedule, for instance, maybe there is a exam coming up for third term or first term, the exam timetable will be shown on the under this exam schedule. When it is being inputted, both parents and children can actually see the exam schedule, their exam timetable, and know which subject they are having tomorrow, which one they're having today, the time of the subject, and the likes. Everything is going to be under the exam schedule. So also we have what we call the attendance. So you can track your child attendance in school. Know the number of days your child was present in school, and the days he was absent, and the reason for the being absent. For instance, if I want to track my child academic, sorry, my attendance for, let's say, the month of June, I click on June and click on filter. It shows me the number of times, which is the number of times present, absent, everything. I have it here, and I can export it in PDF or print the sheet out. So I have here total number of weekends is 9, total number of present, and total number of absent, total number of lateness as well will also show it there. So after that, the next thing is what we call the fees payments. Now the fees allows you, this is where you can make payments for your child, either the school fee, all the kind of fees that are actually being collected in the school can actually be paid there. So you see once you click on the list on the fees, it's you get a list of all the allocated fees per term. Now for instance, now this I have a fee for this third term, which is this particular current term which I am. So I have the status unpaid. So also if you are owing for a previous term, or you've not balanced for previous term or previous section, it will also be listed here and you can make your payment. Now you have the option to either view the invoice or pay the invoice online or pay offline, to any of the option. But let's say I click on the view. When I click on view, which is this eye icon, then I get to see the invoice details information about the invoice, the acceptance, the amount I'm paying, the tuition fee, the examination, the medical, the total amount, which is 16,000 naira. Yeah. So if I need to pay for this, I can either pay directly online by clicking on pay online payment, and if I select the particular fee, so the particular fee, it shows me the total amount that I'm owing that needs to be paid. So if this is the amount and I select pay stack, I can be able to click on pay now. And once I click, it takes me to the payment page where I input my card details. And once I input my card details and I click on pay, it automatically make payment. So we are using a test payment. That's why it's like this. But when you are paying, it's going to be a live payment, live card. So you have to put, so automatically it has changed everything to paid. So these are the outstanding I'm having before. So I can decide to go back and pay my outstanding as well. So if I go back to any of the outstanding, it will show I have this outstanding from previous section. So I can decide to pay that as well. I input my bank details. So if you don't want to input your bank details, you can also do bank transfer. Gateway allows transfer as well. So if you click on transfer, then you click on have sent the money and it will verify that the money has been sent. Just click on success since we are on testing account. So this shows the payment. So if I go back to fees now, I can see the status of my payment would have changed from this one is totally paid, total payment, and this one is still on payment. So I'm having just one. So I can still go back and reprint my invoice if I need to reprint invoice by clicking on the print, the view. It will show me the receipts and the invoice, and I can decide to print this by clicking on the print button, and it will allow to print the document for me. So immediately I make the payment as well, I'll also receive a mail in my account. A mail will be sent to me regarding the payment as well. Supplemental payment, like can make part payments of your tuition fee, of your child tuition fee. So if peradventure you don't have the full payment and you want to make payments, you can actually make part payments. For instance, now let's look at this unpaid. Now we'll check the payments, check the invoice. Now this is the total amount, which is 21,500 naira. And let's say peradventure I only have 10,000 naira presently with me and I want to pay that 10,000 naira. So all I just need to do is come to the online payments, click on the fee, which is this 21,500. Then I just change the amount to 10,000 naira and I select the payment method, which is pay stack, and I click on pay now. Once I click on the pay fee, I enter my card details and click on submit. Now see the amount has changed to 10,000 naira. The amount I paid is changed to 10,000 naira. Now if you check back now, let's check back the invoice. Okay, now can you see it has changed from unpaid to partially paid now. So if I click on the view invoice, now it will show me that out of this acceptance fee, which is 20,000 naira, I paid 10,000 naira and I'm still owing 10,000 naira, changing my balance from 21,500 previously to now to 11,500. So I can still decide to pay offline. Maybe I have another payment I want to make it, I can pay offline as well. Offline payments is just me selecting the payment, the payment method. If it's bank transfer, I select bank transfer. It shows the school account details. So once I make transfer to the school account details, I input the date which I made the transfer, the amount I transferred, the reference number, the notes, then the evidence, which is the transfer receipt, and I click on pay. Now once the admin will check through it. Once they verify the payment, then the payment will now be verified. But for the online payment, it's instant and to update itself automatically. So if I click on the let's say the payments now, and I have this particular what's it called, amount, so I can decide to pay another amount, maybe another 5,000 naira, and select the payment gateway, and I click on pay now, and the payments, input my card details, and once payment is successful, then it updates my payment automatically. Can you see it has changed to this amount, 15,000. So the remaining balance will now be left with so the remaining balance is left with just 6,500. So the system allows instrumental payments. You don't have to you don't have to make all payments at once. So if only you can afford a particular amount, pay it. As you are paying, it is automatically deducting and reducing the payment automatically. Thank you.